Also in version 1.12, we've enhanced data quality rules and tests in several ways. First, a little background on the process before this update. Prior to implementing the test library, if you were to run a data quality test, you would be limited to what was provided natively in the application. While these tests are quite powerful, they made it more difficult to create a custom test. You could of course write a custom SQL query, but implementing and testing that at scale across multiple databases or even making it available to non-technical users can be problematic, requiring you to provide the query to the business user who would then have to know where to go and copy-paste it to use it. This action would have to be replicated for every table you wanted it to apply to. With the introduction of the rule library in version 1.12, we are accomplishing a few things. The first is to control which bundled data quality tests are available. You can enable or disable any of these tests with a simple toggle. That's our first change, the ability to control which test cases are available for a user to execute. Our next big change with the introduction of the rule library is the ability to add a new test definition. From the same rules library, we click to add a new test definition. Give it a name. We can provide an optional display name if desired. The description is mandatory. And now we have the SQL query section, and this is where the magic happens. This is going to be a column level test, so we use double curly braces around the reserved word column_name. This system variable resolves at runtime to the actual column name the test case is linked to. Similarly, on the from clause, we'll use the double curly braces around table_name, which also resolves at runtime. For our where clause, we're going to define an argument. This is an argument that the user can set when applying the data quality test. So this is our data quality test template now. To finish filling out this test definition, we select if this will be a column or table level test. We'll set that to column. Then I can associate it with a data quality dimension, such as completeness, accuracy, consistency, etc. Now I can restrict this to a specific service or set of services, or make it available to all of them. We'll go ahead and select Redshift. We can even restrict it to the data type that you want the test to be available for. We'll just make this available to numeric types of columns. For the parameter, we want to associate it with the argument that we defined in our SQL earlier. We can then give it a different display name if desired, and we'll see how that applies later. Then the data type it will be, in this case, an integer. You can see that multiple parameters can be defined, but we're only setting one. We'll make it required, and then we'll save it. Going back to our Redshift table, we have a few integer fields such as customer ID and customer lifetime value. So those two will have that new test definition available. Let's go to a column level test, then select the customer lifetime value. Then in the test type, if we scroll down to the bottom, we'll see the test definition we just defined. Now we see the myArg field, which displays the display name we specified, and the red asterisk indicates it is required. The value we put here will get resolved in the SQL query we defined for the test, just like the table and column name will be. We'll put 20 as a value, and then we'll create the test. What we've illustrated is just how easy it is to create a new test template with dynamic variables that can scale easily across your organization and be utilized by your business users with ease. Come try it for yourself.